Hi there, and welcome along to another one of my painting videos. As you can see, I have my painting, my canvas covered in a little bit of white there. And let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start it with a little bit of the cadmium yellow. And we're going to go right across the middle here. Just right across the middle. Something about like that. I also added a little bit of crimson to the painting earlier, just to give it a little bit of a orangey color to start off with as well. That's why you're seeing a little bit of crimson come up there. Okay. We're going to go down here and put a little bit of water in there. All right, now to that, we're going to add a little bit of red right up here. We're just going to bring that color out a little bit more. Just bring that color out a little bit more. Just like so. And have it come down here so it blends in. There we go. Perfect. And we'll add a little bit down here for reflections in the water. We don't care too much about this. We can, anything we don't want, we can just cover up. It's not a big deal. Okay, now we're going to go into a little bit of blue here. And just right up here into the blue. And of course, the reason why I went yellow, red, blue is because if I put the yellow next to the blue, it would be a green sky, and I don't want that for this particular painting. There we go. Just blend it all out there. Okay. And maybe a little bit down here. A little bit of green in your water is not too bad because it has a bit of a greenish tint to it as it is. So that's nothing to worry about. A little bit on the other side. There we go. Perfect. Now just go back and forth, just blend it. Okay, now I'm going to wash the brush. And I wash my brush using just regular soap and water. That's all you need for acrylic paint, is just regular soap and water to clean your brush out. And then we're just going to wipe it off on a paper towel. Add a little bit of light here. Okay, now, you know, I think right here a mountain would look really nice. So we're going to take a little bit of red and a little bit of sienna and maybe a little bit of phthalo blue in there as well. Just going to make a dark color for my mountain. Just a dark color. Okay. All right, now I'm just going to come up here, and maybe right here we've got, it comes down like this. Just about like that. Just a little bit of paint on the knife, and then maybe it goes out like that somewhere. There we go. Maybe there's another peak right here. And we'll just scrape all this off right here. That's all. It doesn't matter with this. Maybe not a peak right there. Okay, now with a clean brush, make sure it's clean. I'm gonna wipe it off a little bit. It's still a little bit damp. There we go. We're gonna pull the paint right here. See that? This is where you make all your little highlights and things like that. Just go right here like so. Just pull it. There we go. Kind of a bluish colored mountain we made today. There we are. Something about like that. Okay, now maybe, let's get our knife again. Knife went missing, there it is. Maybe we can get a little bit of the white here. We'll make different colors on this. Maybe a little bit of red, a little bit of sienna, and just mix them on the knife. Just gonna mix them on the knife. There we go. All right. Just like that. You want to come up here and excuse my arm here. Just going to pull down like so. Maybe I'll add a little bit more white so you can see. There, that's better. Just a little bit right here. And I'm being really, really gentle. And that's how you get it to have this breaking effect here on the mountain. Being really gentle with it. Same thing right here. There we are. Now we're going to add a little bit of phthalo blue to that so we can do the other side and make sort of a shadowy color. So a little bit of phthalo blue on the knife, and we're going to come right on down here. And I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but a little bit of blue on top of blue doesn't make so much, doesn't make a good effect. So I'm just going to put a little bit more white on there so you can see it better. There we go. Again, I apologize if my arm is in the way. There we go. Kind of like that. And a little bit right on here. We want to give this guy a highlight too. Okay. All right, now maybe right here on the other side, maybe there's another mountain that's coming right on down here. So just pull it down. Want a bit of a darker color for this one because it's in front. And so you want it to be a little bit darker than the mountain behind it, obviously, because the closer things appear to you, or the farther away they are, I should say, the lighter they appear. So we're going to get our little brush again. We're just going to pull that down. Like so. See, as it creates a little bit of a strip of water right in there. Goes around the mountain. It's kind of neat. Maybe use that and just make another little bit of a peak there. I don't think I'm going to put any highlights on this one. It's going to be different from the other one. Okay, this one's kind of, gotta fix that. There we are. Okay, now we're going to get out our fan brush here. Little tiny fan brush. And we're going to look for a little bit of the black paint that I have here. Actually, we'll stick with the blue and we'll mix it with a little bit of red. Stick with the blue and mix it with the red. That makes kind of a darkish, dark purplish color. Okay, kind of a purplish dark color. We'll go right in here. And maybe there's a few little trees going right in here. Right in front of the mountain. Maybe it's just a little strip of land in there, that's all. Maybe it comes up here, we don't know. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to bring this down right here. And we're going to create a few reflections. See that? Let's bring that down. Create a few reflections. What the heck, we'll go all the way over here. Doesn't matter. This thing with painting, you change your mind so much. Alright, now, I'm going to take this brush here and we're just going to pull down just like this. Just pull down straight and then we'll just go all the way across like that. Makes nice little reflections there. Okay, now I'm going to take a bit more of the blue, here's the red. Maybe right here we've got a little bit of a land area because you don't want these trees just sitting in the water. They'll fall in. You don't want that. Maybe it comes down here. Maybe there's a little bit of a narrow bit of water right in there. It just comes out here like so. Pushing up on my fan brush like this. There we go. Okay. Now the brush we just used for reflections, we'll just pull down. Pull down and make come across. Same thing right here. There we go. All right, now, if you bear with me for one moment. Got to get a bit of a bigger brush here so I can make a couple of little bushy areas over here. And maybe, yep, maybe back here we got a little tree here. Oh, it's right over our mountain. There we are. Maybe it comes out here. Maybe there's a little strip of land comes out this way. There we go. Okay, now, of course we had to make some reflections for that. So we'll just come right on down here and just put in a few areas for reflections. The old brush. And pull down just like that. There we are. Okay, now we've got to clean the brush again. And wipe it off on a paper towel. Okay, now I'm going to mix up this little bit of yellow with some blue here. Make a nice little green. We're going to start painting these little bushes here. So we're going to start right over here. And we're just going to tap right in here. There we go. Maybe there's a bit of yellow showing through. There we are. Something about like that. And maybe it comes down just like that. Just tap the brush, that's all. Just tap. Boy, it's nice when all those colors go on it, isn't it? Really makes it just pop out. There we are. Okay, now we're going to get a little bit of the green for over here. Maybe right here we'll have a little bit of green right over there. Maybe a little bit of yellow too. Just really tap it. Really tap it. Right on over here. Maybe the land comes out over this tree. Alright, now we're just going to use that color and make some nice little reflections. We'll redo these. Just go right on across. Very, very simple. Do the same thing over here as well. Might as well. Okay. Now the same old brush. You just take the same old brush. I'm going to put a nice little bit of yellow on this time. And we're going to go up here and we're going to paint this little bush, this little tree, I mean. It's a pretty big bush. There we go. And I'm not hitting every single thing. I'm just letting a little bit of that other side shine through a little bit. There we are. Okay, you know what? Maybe there's another little tree or something over here. So, sometimes when you paint, things start coming to you. And you start to see things. Maybe right here we've got another little tree right in there. There we go. Put it right in front of that one, you see? Well, those trees look nice up against that sky, don't they? did so well with that one. We'll put another one up there. There we go. And it pushes these back. Pushes this one here back. So makes it look real good. Gives the illusion of distance there. And maybe, yeah, what the heck. Maybe we'll put a big tree right there. Maybe this one's leaning out a little bit. There we go. Something good like that. A little bit more paint. Maybe this one comes all the way down right there. There we go. Okay. Clean off the fan brush here. And we'll wipe it off in a paper towel as usual. And we'll go back into that little green color I made with the yellow and the blue. I'm going to put a little bit of green on the tree here. Just going to tap it. There we go. Oops. You ever run out of paint, just flip the brush over or add a little bit more paint, doesn't matter. Okay, maybe a little bit more right in here. And we'll put a little bit of green on this tree right in here. The farther down I'm going, the harder I'm tapping. There we go. All right. Okay, so I think that looks like a mighty fine painting. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And stay tuned because we're doing more of these again very soon. Have a great day and thanks a lot.